Hi friends, welcome to your stretch session. This is a quick 8-minute all standing stretching session, perfect if you're in a hotel or a small apartment or for any reason you just are not able to or don't want to get on the floor. We're going to stretch the whole body from a standing position. How great is that? So let's get started just standing tall. Spread your toes so that your feet really splay out wide on the ground beneath you. Then reach your arms up to the sky. Interlace your hands and flip your palms up. Keep your thumbs and pinky fingers together as your palms reach towards the sky. Just notice how this feels, and notice if right away your rib cage kind of moves forward and your pelvis tilts forward. See if you can just draw it all in a little bit. Then take a side bend to your right, so up and over. Spreading the left side of the rib cage nice and wide. Then reach the arms back up to center. Take a side bend to the left. So right away we're stretching into the lats. Stretching into the shoulders. Come back up to center. Release your arms down by your sides and interlace your hands behind your back. Take your feet wide for this, so like a little wider than your hips. And open up your chest, open up the shoulders. If this feels like a good enough stretch, you can stay, or you can fold forward with a slight bend of the knees. The arms go up and over your head. And try to have zero effort in the neck. So maybe you even shake out your head a little side to side. And if you even want more from here, you might bend your left knee and turn your chest open to the right. You should feel a stretch now all the way down your outer right leg. Notice if your toes are scrunching up, can you keep them nice and wide? And switch sides, bend your right knee, turn open to the left. Come back to center, both legs straight. Slowly stand back up. Very slow. And release your arms. We're going to cross the right ankle over the left thigh. So if you need to go to a wall, then you can. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh for figure 4. When you go here, notice standing straight is not going to do much. You need to sit down like you're sitting in a chair. And push into your right thigh for more of a stretch, creating more external rotation of the hip. It's going to give you more of a stretch into the outer hip muscles, glute muscles, piriformis. And it's okay if you need to hold on to a wall. If you've been practicing yoga for a long time, it might be relatively easy to stand on one leg. It's just a practice. Balance just takes time. Bring in the breath. Let's take a full breath in and a breath out as we push down a little bit more and sit a little lower and roll the shoulders back. And then slowly stand up and cross your right ankle over your left so your feet are in a crisscross position, and bring your hands down towards the ground. It's okay if the knees are bent. It's okay if the feet aren't lined up perfectly. Relax the head. You should feel sensation on the outer left leg. We'll slowly stand back up. Uncross your legs. Lift the left leg up, cross the ankle over the right thigh and sit low. And if you feel a little wobbly today, grab onto something. And push into the outer left thigh if you want more stretch. If you don't need more stretch, then just hold on to the wall, or hands maybe, at your heart for prayer, like in yoga. This isn't necessarily a yoga, but some of you know that my channel is all about mostly yoga, because that's the main thing I teach. Lots of HIIT on here too, though. Make sure you're not rounding in the upper back. The shoulders are back. Take a full breath in. Long breath out. And slowly stand up as you cross the left foot over the right foot for crisscross, and then we fold. Just enjoy the sensation. Maybe enjoy, it might be a stretch of a word for some people. But just try. Try to relax into it. And slowly stand all the way up and uncross your legs. Take your legs wide now. Bend your right knee into a side lunge. So as you do this, you want to try to keep the spine lifted and really sit back. Let me show you from the side. Sit back into your hips so the knee draws back behind the toes. Just for this particular stretch here. And push into the outer left foot. It's kind of lifting the inner left inside of the foot. Maybe the hands are on the ground, maybe not. Take one more full breath. Switch sides. So bend into your left knee. Keep the spine lifted. Press into the outer right foot so that you get the stretch in the inner right leg. And you might feel like this is a little bit of a workout on that left thigh. It's okay. Take one more breath. Now come back to center, or come to center, and take your heels a little wider than your toes. So the toes are slightly turned in. You just do your best to fold here. One more full breath. And slowly make your way back up by bringing your feet together and rising all the way up. Now, stand tall and reach your arms up. Cactus the arms or goalpost the arms and take a nice back bend here. Bend your knees slightly. Reach the arms back up and release your arms down by your sides. Tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder. Bring your head back to center. Tilt your left ear towards your left shoulder. And bring the head back to center. Bring your chin down to your chest. Rock your head just a little bit side to side. Tiny little rocks. With the chin down at the same time. And bring your head back up. And that is our 8-minute stretch. It might have been a little bit longer. Time flies when you're stretching. If you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you next time.